Hello, welcome back to LYSANDER'S deck. Tonight, we're going to be going for a past, present, and future reading. So, we'll be asking for what just happened in our immediate past, what's happening in our present, and what we can expect for the near future. So first, let's get two cards for that past. Let's see what we're exiting, what's just occurred. So please, two cards are what we just leave, what we've just been through. Okay? So, these two feel like they're together for me. So I'm seeing these two cards as our past energies. This is definitely the present. I felt like this sprung on top of these two. And these cards felt like they wanted to be together. So this is our past energy. Two present down here, so let's get one more card of the present, please. One more card of the present, and then we'll leave the future for last and come back to that once we've walked through how past and present is treating us. Okay, just one more card, please, about the present. There we go. So, let's take these and put these to the side for a moment. Okay. So, starting with our past energies here. So here I'm seeing daily routine card. So this is just that daily cycle that you're going through, but I'm more getting the sense this card also is a card of overwhelm, burnout perhaps. So, paired with this card of sevens, these are both cards that are very serious about social and business activity, that outer world, that performance of self to others. So, what I'm seeing is this predominates over this, that there was so much work and effort in the past, so much outer, so much that had to be put and performed outwards that was overwhelming, was really bearing us down. And yeah, just that you did put yourself out there. I don't really feel this energy of someone who's holding back or anything. I'm feeling someone who's put their nose down to the grindstone and has really put that effort in. So, what is that effort giving us? I think that's the question here. So, first off, this is really interesting to me because I'm seeing the clubs. This was the first thing that really popped out about the present. This was the first present card I really saw out of the pile. And so, what I'm getting is this is stability and kind of social business matters, the stability and the outer performance and presentation. So I'm saying that even if it's felt overwhelming, you're still having that social activity or that business activity, you're still putting in enough of yourself to have created some kind of stability at the moment. So you have to remind yourself this stability has happened, even if it's coming with the Joker. So this is the Joker. He has spades on his little puffy sleeves in this version of the deck, in LYSANDER'S deck. And what this card means to me is obviously chaos, but there's a colorful version of him that I interpret as true, like, pandemonium or true enthusiasm, that kind of chaos. This isn't exciting chaos per se, perhaps it's draining chaos is the way I would put it. Maybe more of the chaos of the abyss versus the chaos of the circus, I guess is what I'm saying. And this is sort of, you have this stability, but we are kind of seeing this void that was beneath it. So perhaps in this moment we have achieved some form of stability, but there is this great, I'm feeling this roiling energy underneath, because this 5 of spades is the anger card, and I'm definitely feeling anger here. Oof, I really feel that in the chest. Anger, loneliness too. I'm getting the sense of somebody who has this sphere figured out. But this is at the center. This is at this whole reading. We're gonna have 2 more future cards here. This is at the center of your moment. You are pedaling on that bike, and this anger is just driving you, but it's also holding you back, is what I would say. This also represents knives. I really like to think this card is a knife or a spear, kind of. Message I'm sort of getting for this present moment to try to get you off this bicycle, this constant churning chaos. I'm kind of seeing the image of the knife popping the wheel of the bike. Like, you know when you're in a parking garage and you didn't pay, so all the spikes go up to try to get your car? I kind of feel like you have to do that right now. You have to put those spikes up. You have the stability. You have some kind of stability, so it's not like this chaos can overwhelm you. You have to remember that. So the anger is trying to overwhelm you, but you have to make that anger a knife that's not gonna stab you, or it's at least, if it has to, it's gonna take out a piece of you that's hindering you. Anyway, let's get some future energies here. So, this present moment, we're having stability, but we have to really channel this anger to get through this turbulent moment, this inner turbulence. I'm definitely seeing emotional inner turbulence. So, I definitely want to know, what can we do for the future, or what can we expect for the near future? Oh, okay, we got 1 card here. 7 of diamonds. Okay, one more. One more card. What's the future? Okay. So, a lot just happened there, but that's the one that I saw. I'm also going to pull, this is going to be our bottom deck energy. So, this is a card of recognition and also steady improvement. So, this being on the top here, it's the only red card. It's really drawing my eye and my attention. So it is giving me recognition. So I'm seeing that there's definitely been a lot of effort in the outer performance, and this will be recognized. Recognition is on the horizon, especially if you're able to channel this anger, this 5 of spades energy. For some reason, it kind of is like the turning coal into a diamond kind of thing is what I'm seeing here. You have to channel that raw energy for that recognition. And there is a sense I'm seeing that some commitment to routine, commitment, even while this chaos, this churning inside, I'm just definitely seeing there is more. You can trust the outer stability. You can trust yourself to land on both feet. And then we have a 6 of clubs as well, which is just, so we really have 6, 7, 8, like, you're really, this investment in others in the outer world is definitely paying off, and you can't let up on this energy, is for sure is what I'm feeling, because this is the energy of movement, but I think of this as movement as in, I don't know, I'm just getting completion from this, because this card is about moving towards something, towards an outcome. I feel like I often think of this card as negotiation. We're giving back and forth in this. You're weighing. Taking responsibility is another thing that I really see with this card right now, is that, and it's underneath this kind of recognition that we're looking for, this light at the end of the tunnel, relies upon taking responsibility. And I think you're doing that because we already had 7 and 8 here. You've already established even more so in the past that you have this ability and this success, if that makes sense. So what I'm seeing here is just that it will continue, but also I'm really just hearing taking responsibility. And perhaps that's how you'll be recognized. Maybe you have been taking on a lot, overloading, overwhelming yourself, and it is starting to eat at you. I think what I'm seeing, my big overall message I'm feeling here is that you've been doing a lot of work and you have to take responsibility for the work. Because what I'm seeing here is you put in the 7 and this 8, the future we're seeing a 6. What that is saying to me is that you can't let yourself be overworked. You can't allow people to take too much of yourself for their own gain. Because if you want this future recognition, you have to make all these people realize what you've done for them and what you've been doing for them. And that, I mean, if we take away your effort, what are we left with? Chaos, a knife, and this just turns into greed, you know what I mean? So you have used your life energy in a positive way, and I think I see some frustration that might be part of the near future or this present moment, but I point you towards the 7 of Diamonds. This is really what I'm seeing, and if it is the card of steady improvement, so almost to trust the process, you will be recognized. And then we had this bottom deck energy, so I think in regards to all of that, let's see what this closing message was for us. So we have the 2 of Hearts, and I often think of this card as a child, a pet, like a young dependent. But for some reason right now I'm really seeing love letter, like 2 lovers communicating across this space. I'm gonna pull this card back up. I feel like this is the space between, this is this churning feeling, this indecisiveness, this loneliness, this randomness that frustrates us, the fickleness. To overcome it, I think another part of the recognition, I think there's affection too. And I think that you have to remember that affection can quell any of these feelings. And I mean, what's the point of success and recognition if you're not going to enjoy it? So I think this card is maybe saying for the future too, maybe you need to get a goldfish. Maybe you need to talk to your crush. Maybe you need to write your partner who you've been with for a long time a sweet letter to remind them of why you're committed to them. Or maybe one of your family members just needs a nice call to pick them up. that's all I have for you today, and see you next time.